Welcome to Mechanicy Stuff. Welcome to Mechanicy Stuff. Today's adventure is my P38 Range Rover. The bloody ride height sensors have gone up the bloody spout. So, it's not just as straightforward. You have to, we're going to change them and then we have to recalibrate it. But that'll be in another video. But I will go through the whole process of taking them off, sticking new ones on, making the calibration tools and calibrating it. But you need a nanocom to calibrate it, or one of the other brands of computers that actually work on a P38 Range Rover. Okie dokie, if you're interested in this sort of stuff, if you like it, please like and subscribe. It costs nothing and it really helps the channel and gives me, you know, I don't know really how to say it. The will to live. The will to do things. I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get on with it. Hello, Daphne. First, we'll give you a little squirt of, hold on. Let's get my camera person under. Watch your head. Let's just stand there. Give them a little squirt of loose juice, like, because it's very hard for you. You won't be able to see anything really until the heat shield's off of the cover, whatever you call it. You get there. Oh, bloody hell. How old is it, this? 2002. So it's 23 years old. Mind you, it has been looked after by me. So, of course, you can't get in, can you? They are literally coming undone with my fingers. I've never taken them off. I've had this, what, 7-8 years? I bought it second hand. And it lived all its life in Lincolnshire, if I remember rightly. I don't think there's much salt on the road in Lincoln. It's all original exhaust, still 22 years old. They get a bit loggy in the tooth. I've changed an odd airbag, rebuilt the valve block, changed the compressor, a couple of wheel bearings, all that, you know. But that's it, really. I don't know how people say, obviously regularly serviced. I don't know how people can say that they're unreliable. This one's got 157,000 miles on it. And it's never let us down, but we look after it. Maybe that's the difference. Right, what's we got there? They're actually into the chassis, so saying all this, these will probably shear off now, aren't they? They're going to need a short extension. I've got an exhaust in the way, innit? Thank you, Mr. Land Rover. Oh, I'll be buggered. Hear that? Not bad, is it? Yeah, can you see that? 22 years old. Just put one of the nuts and bolts over there. I'll have to go and get a little 8mm spanner. You'll come to help, Daphne. Right, where are we? There. Oh, shit. This one's in a bit of an awkward spot. Again, it's just come undone. A minute. I do wonder sometimes though if the research and development at Land Rover was right next to a bloody good pub, because they seemed to have some reasonable ideas in the morning, and then in the afternoon when they were all pissed up, some right stupid things, like putting bolts where you can't get to them, and special tool. Is that them? Look at that, and you can't get the bugger. Right, hang on. I wonder if we put a little bit of loose juice on that. I'll put a, you can't really see what I'm doing. I shall move and my camera person can have a look. You can have a look at that when I go get a river. Right, there's a little rubber connection here. Oh, look at this, come straight off. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, isn't it, that? Right, so there's the electrical connection. I don't know how that works. Looks like you press there. Oh dear. Oh, right, it's okay. Somebody in the past has put a little zip tie on it. Does make you wonder then if somebody in the dim and distant past has had issues with. Here we go. That's the cover. That's the old ride height sensor. Now, as I understand, they're like a rheostat, like a fuel sender unit, and they either wear out or get covered in verdigris. Now, you can't obviously strip them down. I think that stays on there, and I think the new one just clips on. Let's just have a quick look. Right. That's okay. This is the new one, and it has a different attachment onto it. Well, I'm sure if we just take that off, we can probably sneak that back on. There's something like that, isn't it? That's it. Right. Let's have a look at this little electrical connection. Obviously. Which around does that go? It goes like that. Now let's put it in a place where you can't get your hands. Right. I wonder why there was a little zip tie on it, a mini zip tie. No, that's right. No, silly boy. Stupid boy. Put the wrong side on. It's all good practice, isn't it? That's this one. That's that one. Again. Take the thing out, so that goes like that goes like that. No, there's two wee little clips on that. I wonder if they were broken off the other one. That doesn't appear to me to be. Won't go on any further. Right. Don't cock it up this time, Robbie. Right, does that need jacking up then to fit that? Where's that? Ah, no, it's like that, you penis. There we go. Right. Find the little nuts and bolts. Just get the one pick up a slippery. Do we want that? You can normally tell the nuts and bolts I've taken off, but I always one end of them there. I just had to put a bit of copper slip back on them. I don't know if people are still sort of using this, but I love it. This one down here goes like that, isn't it? Let's have a quick peek. No, it doesn't, it goes behind. It goes like that, of course, you stupid. Of course it does, doesn't it? It's Land Rover. Of course the bloody cable has to go through the hole and make it 15 times harder. Yeah. I've lost a thingy off that. Right. Third time lucky. Right, that's that. That's that. That's that. Where's the bolt? Obviously you're not going to be able to get in. That's lovely. Find the other bolt. I thought it dropped out of behind. It did. Bit of copper dopper. And there, my lovely. Yeah, I'm sorry you can't really see, but it's not the easiest of access for somebody with paws of my caliber. What have we done with the spanner? What have we done with the little spanner? There she's here. Not believe you, would you, if you said I can take the bolts out of a 20-odd-year-old Range Rover with just your fingers? You'd think I would tell him porkies. Right, that's one. I'll do my little socket. We'll put it down somewhere. Right, now. Well, right, there's the dust cover. See if I can what I've done with the 8mm socket. I can't see it. I can't really do the dust cover up. We'll just have to leave it there for a minute till I can find it. Found it. still often wonder about investing in a little battery ratchet, you know, for places like this where you just really can't get in. I'm sure they're worth the weight in gold. Mr. Land Rover hasn't left you much room up here. Literally one click of the ratchet. How silly Billy is that? Right, there's our cover, which basically because you can't get into the exhaust. Well, I suppose a person with normal hands could. No? Oh, come on, yeah. Where are you, little pinky? That's all right. Yeah, we've got one. Normally, if you get one in, the other one should be pretty easy. Ooh, what's that? I've just seen something. Get that in there. Right. I'm going to tighten these up. I'm just going to get a pair of pliers because I've just seen something stuck in there. That's one. Fingers first. Two. That's lovely. I'll have a look at that when I get a pair of pliers. Well, I'll point to it with my finger. There, look at that. Don't know what that is, I've just spotted it. Well, what on earth is that? Anybody knows out there what that is or what that's of? Drop me a message in the comments. And the bloody hell's that got up there? It's like top of a firework, isn't it, or something? Well, I don't know. Right. Obviously, there's another 3. I won't bore you with it. It's exactly the same procedure. We'll swap all 3. And then I'll get back to you in another video when we're making the ride height sensor adjusters. Hope you've enjoyed it. Cheers. Bye-bye.